Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, bahasham, Yahushua, bahasham Kwakadash, double honor to the elder apostles, GMS, peace, citation, blessed the Arkham, labor is true, Shalom, hope for elect. Get into a little lesson here. Not sure what I'm gonna title it, but I got some precepts lined out here, so Lord willing, be edifying. I'm gonna start here, Matthew chapter 13, verse 13. Yahushua speak. So therefore speak I to them in parables, because they see not, and hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Esaias, which saith, by hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing you shall see, and shall not perceive. For this people's heart is waxed gross. Alright, their mind is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time should they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and shall understand with their heart, and shall be converted, and I shall heal them. I said, blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. Alright, so, I'll get this to a second. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, on whom the God of this world, all right, we know, the earth is getting to the hand of wicked, all right? Esau, Edom, so-called white man, all right, the devil the Bible speaks of, is the current rulers of this world, this current age, okay? It says, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of Yahweh, the Most High, should shine unto them. All right, so again, blessed are our eyes, to be able to see this, to be able to perceive this. Blessed are our ears to be able to hear this and understand. Okay, and it's about receiving the whole role, this whole doctrine, and having an understanding of it. All right, and it's not. What did it say? The flesh profited nothing. John 6:63 is it? Yeah, how should I say? In John 6:63, it is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profit nothing. The words I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. All right, so we know it's all through the spirit to be able to have this understanding. All right, to be able to receive this truth. Starting with the elder apostles and like-minded brothers on down. All right, and to be able to have this vision, this outlook on, the current times we are in, which, we measure the times diligently. How do we measure the times? Through this word, okay? Having this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, all right? This understanding of, what the end is going to look like. And we have telltale signs of the end. We are in in the very end of the end. All right, and you got people, still in a worldly mindset, whether it be, so-called truthers, so-called, preach or whatever it is. All right, they're trying to bring in a worldly mindset into this spiritual thing. The spiritual thing of ours, like, the elder apostles brothers say, okay? And, in order to receive, the spiritual gifts, through the Spirit, you have to move in a spiritual manner. You can't, you can't, you have to check your flesh. You have to check yourself. And if it be Lord will, He dealing with you. Hey, let's say you should know the truth, and the truth should set you free. All right, but you got people who still are attached to, worldly ways. All right, just like you got people, coming on the comment boards, brothers, trying to get them to debate, and just a whole bunch of nonsense. That at the end of the day, like brothers say, I was watching brothers, the brothers from Australia, and you had, a couple guys come on the comment board, and they're I guess they're buddies, they do videos, with the back and forth each other, whatever. But they were, on the Elder Menachazak Balls live stream, here a while back too. And anyways, they come on the brothers, channel, the video live stream, and they just, pretty much come there just to, hinder the word, all right, with their worldly, lust of, wanting to have a debate, or, just coming against, the servants of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, whom are, doing the work, all right, in truth and sincerity. We ain't, like, brothers ain't out here, doing this for any other reason except, through the Spirit, all right. We don't care how many subscribers we got. We don't care if people like us. All right, we ain't here to please people. We ain't here to be liked. All right, at the end of the day, we here to work our own salvation. All right, and we understand, like say, freely given to you, freely give. All right, we receive this truth, by hearkening to. All right, the brothers, and they hearken unto the brothers, starting with the elder apostles on down, and that's what it is. All right, and like I say, it's all through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Whether or not we are, chosen at the end of the day, we don't know. We don't have to wait and see. But we do know we have a calling for this thing. All right, and our spirit, this truth resonates with our spirit. All right, because, brothers were in the world at one time. I guarantee you all the brothers that's in, the brothers of GMS and like-minded brothers, we weren't out on the highways and byways with Bibles in our hand, talking about plantation Christianity. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a lot of, a lot of people, hey, it's fun and games to a lot of people. They don't see the times we are about to be in. They don't see the times we are in. They don't understand, they don't have full understanding of, what wrath is about to come upon the earth. All right? I'm going to give a few more precepts here. This is 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither things are in the world. If any man love the world, love of the Father is not in him. All right, so at the end of the day, we all, like I said, we all come from the world. We was all, before we woke up to the truth, we all had our worldly little, hang-ups, whatever, that we, or we still battle our flesh on daily. All right, so maybe back in the day, brothers, somebody used to make a brother mad, you get mad, and next thing you know, you fighting. You know what I mean? Throwing hands. All right, but coming to the truth, all right, we understand that, we are to, nah, we ain't really to war against flesh. We ain't out here trying to, to, do anything, like that. All right. And again, maybe that's hard for certain brothers. Maybe certain brothers have more emotional, whatever it may be at the end of the day. All right, but that's going back to hey, a lot of these other camps, these other so-called truthers, whatever. They want to come and debate, the truth. All right, and at the end of the day, if you call yourself woke, then hey, and your doctrine differs from the doctrine that the elder apostles on down, like my brothers are teaching, all right, then hey, that's conflicting interests, all right. You setting your way, you setting your path. There ain't no sense in having no debate on brothers, whom are bringing out, their doctrine. That we're not here for that. All right. Let's say go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. All right, we're here to feed the lost sheep, with the word. All right, and through the spirit power, how about Shema Shai, be Lord will. Hey, those who hear the word, they gon' repent and rehearse the righteous acts. All right, come back to Yahweh Shema Shai, and hey, that's all. And we ain't here for no vainglory, man. But a lot of these, other other dudes, they still got a little, they're trying to bring, the ways of the world into the truth. At the end of the day, hey man, you gonna get worldly people if you teaching, if you bringing out a world friendly doctrine. Everybody's all you're supposed to love your brother. Everybody's your brother. Da da da. This that. Man. Okay, well, keep that over there. All right, don't come on. The brothers bringing out the truth and try say come and debate and saying, oh, you're not loving your brother because we know how Shai say, when someone get that, Let me continue here. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, the pride of life, is not of Father, but is of the world. All right, and that's a lesser thing. We're in this wicked flesh. And, maybe brothers, lust, that flesh, wanna combat, that negative energy with more negative energy. But at the end of the day, that's basically like that hamster on that hamster wheel. You just going in circles. You ain't making no progress. All right, and that's exactly mindset Esau Edom have, that he pushing, through, in the media, pushing, his enchantments. All right, these devils is to keep you dumbed down, to keep you, in that vulnerable position, being removed from the true power of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, but we understand what the scripture said. Elect, elect ain't gonna be deceived at the end of the day. Whether or not we are elect, hey, you just have to wait and see. 1 John chapter 2 verse 17 says, and the world passes away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abide forever. All right, and we know, what it say, Ecclesiastes 12:13, Let me get it real quick. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments. Let's hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. All right? And we, we are to, regurgitate this truth. All right? That's one of the commandments. All right, what else was it? Ezekiel. Ezekiel chapter 33. I'll start at verse 1. Again, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for the watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow a trumpet and warn the people. All right, so we are, watchmen. All right, and we have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And we are to blow the trumpet. All right, warn the people. Warn the people. Hey, you saw, the powers that be, the elite, the government, these big drug companies that they're pushing this, this agenda. At the end of the day, that it's all wickedness. These devils are trying to destroy you. All right. We prophesy, we bring out the prophecies, all right, the Bible. Hey, this is what's to come. America's battle on the great. All right. Don't we are blowing the trumpet. All right, we ain't here to debate against another so-called woke individual. All right, because at the end of the day, that woke individual needs to be blowing their trumpet on whatever they're woke to. All right? And warning their sheep. Okay? And this ain't no coming together thing. All right? Like I said, we're gonna get to the end, we're gonna see. Cause like the Lord said, he said, then shall my chosen be known. Roughly paraphrasing, quoting, we're going to come to a time that the Lord's chosen is going to be known. All right? So, hey, we sit here and, debate back and forth, this and that. All right, but hey, it ain't going to be known until the time the Lord will. Then it's going to be known. All right? We out here doing the work. Blowing the trumpet. All right? And these people, they talk about this shit that ain't, relevant. Like, you still got people, arguing about where the earth is round or flat, which anybody who, that's just that. What the hell would make you think the earth is flat? That's what I don't know. That's a lack of common sense. All right? You know what I mean? But you got people arguing about that shit, which if you can't understand the earth not being flat, that what the hell make you gonna understand any damn thing else? Like that is a fucking, excuse my language, but that is, what the fuck? Alright? Come on, man. But again, we ain't here to debate that. Alright? We ain't here to, if you can't see the earth is round, then how the hell you gonna see, these devils doing what they doing? Alright? Come on, man. Alright, and maybe they do see to a point, but is they out here blowing the trumpet? Is they warning the people? Do they truly feel that inside their heart, their mind? Are they fully persuaded? All right. Or are they just going with the flow? All right. I mean, hey, like I say, time will tell. You know. All right, so here we go. Ezekiel 33, verse 3. If when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, and the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. So, hey, if brothers is out here doing the work diligently, sincerely, you know, blowing the trumpet saying, hey, these devils is coming with this wicked agenda, and it's not for you know, the true believers. Yahweh Shah is not for those who, you know, seeking the Lord. All right, this is if you ain't warning people, you know, about, hey, what these devils are doing, what's it's leading up to, then you're gonna have some blood on your hands, especially if you know this truth, you know. In the time we in, you see how these devils are rolling. There ain't nothing to debate about, no flat earth, round earth. You know what I mean? It's about Esau, Edom, you know, coming door to door, poking people. All right? But right now you got people willingly, you know, bowing down to, you know, the oppressor. All right? Verse 5. He heard the sound of trumpet and took not warning, his blood shall be upon him. But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. So again, you know, brothers doing their job, warning the sheep, you know, putting this word out there, breaking it down, regurgitating, you know, what we learn. All right. And we know, you know, people, hey, 99% of people out here is just it ain't gonna go, they ain't gonna hear it. They don't want to hear it. All right. You know, they want to hear, you know, some satanic music. They want to, you know, watch one of these you know, these enchanted TV shows. You know, listen to the news, or whatever it may be. At the end of the day, you know, again, you know, we're not saying, you know, watching a little TV, listening to a little music. We're not saying, you know, that's, you know, wicked. You know, we understand there's a balance. And again, we are in this wicked flesh. All right, but you know, the big picture is the times we're in. All right, what this devil is doing right now throughout the whole earth, and what is this leading up to? I mean, hey, look at the earth, look at the current situation, and if it keeps at this rate, if it keeps at this pace, where is it going to be in the next 6 months to a year? See, these people have a false sense of security. And this is like, say, Sirach chapter, was that 5 verse 7? You don't make no turn to the Lord, and make no turn to Yahweh Shai. I'll get that after this. Let me read this verse real quick. Verse 6. But if the watchman see a sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but the blood shall require the watchman's hand. So you got your servants of Yahweh Shai, brothers, you know, starting with the elder apostles on down, GMS, like modern brothers. Hey, bringing this word out. You don't got time for no debates. You know, while y'all having a debate, instead of entertainment, you know, trying to cut each other, and then you got some of these dudes saying, "Oh, that precept cuts that you know, Bible don't cut itself." All right, man. All right, instead of, you know, just all this vanity, all this, you know, worldly bullshit, you could have been warning the people, hey, Don't go down to Egypt for help. Hey, these devils is trying to kill you. All right, with that serpent juice. You know, and what say who gonna pity that charmer that bitten with the serpent? All right, you look at that WHO symbol. What is it? Staff with the snakes on it. You know, same thing with the ambulances and stuff like that. You got your pharma, your the witch's brew pot. You know, these people hey man, it's all the signs that these devils is putting it. I mean, hey man, and you got people so blind they don't see it. They don't understand that the devil ruined the earth right now. And I don't see how not, but again, the Lord put that spirit of slumber on them. And again, we was on the world and we didn't clearly see until a point in time when we started awakening. And then we got this truth, and then we gained that understanding all through spirit prayer, how much shot. But these people, I mean, you can ask a simple question like, you tell them, Job 9:24, earth is getting to hand of wicked. And, and say, well, look around. What do you see taking place on this earth? Why is all this devil crap everywhere? Why is all this mole crap everywhere? Why is all this happening? All right, because it's prophesied. All right, when the wicked bear rule, people mourn. All right. Let me get this real quick. But again, hey, man's going to the Lord. Like say, you can't do nothing against the truth before it. So at the end of the day, at the Lord, Yahweh Shah, those whom call into the truth, hey, they gon' get it. All right. Everybody else, hey, the Lord, Yahweh Shah using them as pawns. All right, either on the left or right side. All right, however it play out. This is Sirach chapter 5 verse 7. Make no turn to turn to the Lord Yahweh Shah and put off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. All right, so suddenly. It's Isaiah 55 verse 6. Seek the Lord Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return to the Lord Yahweh, and he will have mercy upon him and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. All right. Let's see. Again, so you got these, these bugged out individuals that, want to come and scoff and, talk about, just have some kind of debate about, the earth being flat or round or, whatever. But at the end of the day, that's not helping. That's not feeding the lost sheep. All right. You just trying to, please your flesh. You just trying to. Actually, at the end of the day, I don't even know what the hell they're trying to do. All right. This is the brothers is humble in this thing. I understand you got like elder apostle Tahar and the other elder apostles and elders that have diligently labored in this truth for many years, have put in work. You know what I mean? And I understand. You come at them, sideways on some bugged out, doctrine. Hey, they gonna rebuke you, all right? And that's what it is. And that's showing love. That's showing brotherly love. All right? Letting you know that, y'all going off. All right? And what if it's just, if you're trying to be sincere in this thing or whatever, but what at the end of the day, you can only rebuke somebody so many times. If they ain't get it, they ain't gonna get it. They're gonna keep hindering the truth where they can. All right. Not every, like me, I'm a new brother. Not every brother, have all the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding as the elders. Of course not. We don't have that much experience. We ain't putting that much work. You know what I mean? Someone like me, new brother to this truth. Man, even if I labored 30 years, who's to say the spirit, spirit. It's all through the spirit. That the Lord give us passions according to His heart. They're gonna feed us with knowledge. All right. There ain't no pork chop eating pasture telling us the law's done away with, and God love everybody. That's for damn sure. But again, you got people that want to, indulge in folly, because at the end of the day, it's folly. If it ain't doing anything to, do the work, engage in folly, while we are in the most peerless times, we've ever been in. And like say, we were preparing for the beginning of sorrows, a time like no other. A time like there never was. Jacob's trouble. Alright? I mean, you see what's on the news. Look, I'm just gonna scroll through here, I ain't gonna read it. But you see, alright, how these devils is pushing this. Look, they pushing it. Look at this. And then look what you got here. You got these man, abominations. You know what I mean? That's another one there. There are things they like pushing. Alright? Look here. Two killed by French military. Alright, you got EU states detect more. You got Antifa over here in France. Alright, uproars of the people. Alright, you got more the police say, man, they mad. Everybody, ain't nobody happy here. Alright. You got look at this. Man, they over here you got this saying government vows to root out morally corrupt sex ed. Alright? And look at these little kids. Like these little kids like, 6, 7, 8. Why they teaching them sex ed? And then on the other hand, you got these same devils saying that at that age they can decide if they want to change, if they want to transform. They had doctors that prescribe medicine, to change them. They had surgery and change. Like, what is going on here? Alright, the devil, Esau Edom, the wicked, is running wild throughout the earth. Alright, he knows he had but a short time. Look here, new lockdowns, Europe. Spread, Europe. Man, this is all it is, man. Look, thousands flood streets to decry the V-man. More enchantments right here. All right, here. Oh, look here. Wow. Oh, how to fear this. This man, that's another thing, But man, that's all it is. You turn on your local media, you turn on your local news channel. They pushing it. They trying to get everybody. They trying to get everybody to play ball. They trying to get everybody, to get hit up. It's 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 13. Because at the end of the day, we understand that, it's not us. It's all through the Spirit. Yahweh Shah, it's all through Yahweh Shah, through the Spirit. We're just going to bring the word out, 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 38. But if any man be ignorant, let him be ignorant. All right, hey, that's what it is. If they're going to be ignorant, then hey, they're just going to have to be ignorant. All right? 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Least Satan should get advantage of us. All right? For, us, whom the Lord, Yahweh has given, this wisdom, knowledge, understanding to. All right? All through the Spirit. Least Satan should get advantage of us, for we are ignorant of his devices. And what are these devil devices? Everything. These devils control everything. The media, all right? The medicines, all right? The food, the music, all right? Your jobs, all right? How much everything, how much everything costs. Man, just these devils, man. And they gonna lay, hey. But again, we, at least Satan should get advantage of us, that we, have, come into this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right. And again, us being in the know, we have to be in that watchman, that watchman, spirit. All right, by bringing out precepts, bringing out the Bible, linking it up with news. All right, warning, blowing the trumpet. Let's see. This is 1 Thessalonians. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4. I'll start verse 8. He therefore that despiseth not man, but the Most High, who had also given unto us his Holy Spirit. So if you despising a man for bringing out a doctrine, it's through the Spirit, Yahweh Shai, hey man, whoo. And not good, man. Not good. Again, 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 8. He therefore that despiseth not man. He ain't despising the man. It says, but the Most High, who hath also given unto us his Holy Spirit. But as touching brotherly love, ye need not that I write unto you, for ye yourselves are taught of the Most High to love one another. And real quick, let me get that. All right, this is Matthew chapter 12, verse 50. What Yahweh shall say? I'll start verse 49 or verse 48. But he answered and said unto them that told him, who is my mother and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren, for whosoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same as my brother and sister and mother. All right, so, those whom are laboring this truth, that's all of our brothers. All right. And hey, maybe there's some other, camps or other doctrines, if they laboring in the truth, if they laboring in the word, all right, hey, they let them do what they do. But they start coming against, us, brethren. Hey, we just gonna rebuke them with the word. And let's say if they be ignorant, let them be ignorant. All right, rebuking a brother, that's showing love. I would say Proverbs chapter 27 verse 5, secret open rebuke is better than secret love. All right, if you know that these devils are the devil the Bible speak of, and like say Jeremiah 13:23, can he that is accustomed to do evil didn't do good? Roughly paraphrase John 10:10. If thee cometh not but to kill, steal, and destroy. If you know these things, then how can you therefore then tell your sheep yeah, yeah, we know, Esau, Edom's the devil. You can't trust the devil, but hey, go. If you had to keep your job, go down there and do it. Just do it. How? What the? What? Hey, man. That's what I say. They cause my people to err. That's not showing brotherly love, right? And when the true when the servants of Yahweh Shai, it's bringing this word out, truth and sincerity, are telling people, hey, you know, this is moving in wisdom right here, to not trust anything these devils have. Especially you seeing the ways they moving in the times we're in. All right, time come when all the brothers moving in the same, that same direction. All right, either you gonna fall in line, or you gonna be off that way. All right, like I say, we gonna wait and see. All right, we gonna wait and see. The time come. Hey, man. But you see what the whole world doing, and we know what the whole world lied. The wickedness, gross darkness covered the whole world. I don't follow a multitude to do evil. So whatever the masses is doing, all right, whatever the masses is doing, it's probably not the thing to do. Okay, no matter what, the hour of temptation gonna come. Hey, we this kind of getting into it. All right, and man, by the end of the day, the Lord gonna open the eyes and the mind, of those whom He doing. All right, and everybody else, either they ain't gonna see or they do see, and they taking that bag, they set up. Maybe they ain't even believers at all, and they just set up to, mislead, whatever it may be at the end of the day. All right, we understand that that's part of it. Okay, and hey, let them be it. Those who be ignorant, let them be ignorant. All right, it ain't gonna change how we feel. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 10. And indeed ye do it toward all the brethren which are in all Macedonia, but we beseech you, brethren, that ye increase more and more, and that ye study to be quiet and to do your own business. And again, like how Shai say, being about the Father's business. All right, we're doing our own business. We ain't trying to jump on these other platforms and have a debate with these other guys, with their doctrines. All right, someone if someone has their own beliefs, at the end of the day, hey, if the Lord gonna have mercy on them, Lord have mercy on them. But that's it. That's all you say. Just hey, y'all. Then ain't no need for us to to talk about it. We ain't gonna have discussion on our religious beliefs. All right, because if their beliefs differ, to a point where it's gonna cause a heated, or you're gonna get emotions flared up, or what it may be. At the end of the day, hey, it's gonna have to, I say, I don't know the precept, but it goes something like, if you tell them, a brother, what, 2 or 3 times, they don't get it by the 3rd time, then that's pretty much it. If a brother know what precept that is. All right, so I'm gonna get on down. I was going to get verse 13 was the point, but I'll get on down. Verse 12 says that ye may walk honestly toward them that are without. Again, We here to give this to those whom are without, all right, that they may be awoke, that they may be, activated, through the spirit and power of Havashim Shah. All right, the word, you know, the word, the Havashim Shah through the word, is going to, activate the Lord's elect at the end of the day. And that ye may have lack of nothing. All right, verse 13. But I would not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope. Okay, so hey, we understand, some people are, at rest in the spirit world. All right, but also you have people whom are spiritually asleep. All right, By the end of the day, whether they be, at rest, in the spirit world, or they, or the Lord, give them that blind, spirit of slumber, whatever it may be, we are the sorrow not. All right. And concerning those who are, at rest, what say verse 14 says, for if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, even so them also which sleep, Yahushua will Most High bring with them. Okay. All right, 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 1 said, he answered me then and said, measure the time diligently itself, and when thou seest part of signs, which I have told thee before, which, hey, how you measure the times? Through the word. All right? I had this wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Okay? Seeking the elders. Seeking knowledge from the elders that's set up through the spirit. You know what I mean? Who've been laboring this truth. All right? The Lord set up pastures according to, again, Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 15. The Lord how set up, give us pastures according to his heart to feed us with knowledge. All right? And being fed with this knowledge, we are able to, through the Spirit, to measure out the time diligently in itself. All right? It says, and when thou seest part of signs which I told thee before, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. All right, how's Yahweh Shah visiting this earth? Through prophecy. All right, through everything that's going on, through these plagues, through pestilence, through judgment. All right. Verse 3, therefore when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then should thou understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Again, this is all prophecy. Everything has been prophesied from the beginning. Things that were not yet will come to pass all the way until the end now. Things still, to come to pass. All right? And we are to measure that at times diligently, blow the trumpet. All right? And, maybe some brothers have, a bit, more of the spirit, a bigger lot to fulfill. Maybe some brothers, more experience, are able to, go into the words, break down the words, do a lot more. But what it is at the end of the day, each brother giving their own lot, each brother giving a certain lot, many members of the body, but we all that same body at the end of the day, Lord willing, we be part of that hopeful number. All right, but it's all about measuring out the time diligently itself, warning the sheep, bringing out the word. Hey, this is what's to come. This is what it is. And if you don't like it, hey, it ain't for you. But as for, this worldly, the worldly, folly or the vainglory or the whatever it is. I mean, that ain't doing nothing. Like brother say, a lot of these other, other groups, other, guys on these other platforms or other deal, they cause confusion, man. They try to hinder the word. All right, verse 5 says, "For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, the end is manifest. All right, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings in effects and signs." And if you can't see the effects, all right, and signs, all right, what's taking place on this earth, all right, who the wicked are, all right, if you can't get them basic, if you're lacking that basic understanding, then it's probably ain't for you. All right. Again, I ain't trying to, rub salt in a wound, but if you really think the earth is flat, then something ain't right there. That's some kind of, that's just like saying, hey, this dude know multiplication, he know division, he can do fractions, he can do algebra, geometry, but the dude can't add. He don't know what 1 plus 2 is. You know what I mean? Like, wait, what? How the hell I ain't gonna throw up some red flags, all right? You can regurgitate everything, that you hear, but then you wanna come against something so irrelevant as that. You know what I mean? Again, but that's just using that for example, because you got the other camps that, the MOTB is, whatever they say it is. Babylon the Great, other camps say Babylon the Great isn't America. They try to say it's the Roman Catholic Church. There's some bugged out madness. I know, I'm just trying to be humble. It's all through the Spirit. But I feel like, being a brother who, didn't know much, coming to this thing being, fresh, again, it's all through the Spirit, my understanding, wisdom, knowledge I gained, But to be able to see it, to be able to perceive this truth, and once you got it, once the Spirit working with you and the wisdom dwelling with you, and you see it, everything, like nothing else makes sense. And then you see these other guys who are wholeheartedly pushing their doctrines, whether they all of them believe it or not, they're pushing it. Okay. But again, at the end of the day, man, it's a lot going on, man. A lot going on. It's like what was that? I know I was there a minute ago. I don't know where it was though. I'm gonna get this. Alright, I seen this. 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33. For Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. Okay. So look, Yahweh Shai is not the author of confusion. That's why some of the other apostles on down, like my brothers, we're not pushing confusion. We don't have one brothers over here in this other city or state, saying, yeah, I agree with everything except this, and then brothers over here saying, yeah, I agree with all that, but have a problem with this. No, it's it's been broken down, you know, and maybe brothers have certain little doubt demons on them or whatever, but you through spirit you work, you gain understanding, diligently searching the truth. If you have a problem with something, then, hey, maybe you gotta do a little, put in a little work. All right, but at the end of the day, it's all through spirit. All right, like, man, us brothers who it come easy to, hey, the Lord, how shall I truly blessed us. All right, and man, like I say Proverbs chapter 3 verse, is it 3 verse 5? Man's goings of the Lord. Oh, that's not it. So I guess trust in Yahweh. Trust in the Lord Yahweh with all our heart and lean on our own understanding. In all our ways acknowledge him and he shall direct our paths. Alright? So, we understand that, what's that? I think it's Proverbs 21. Proverbs 20. Salakia. Proverbs, I'm going to get this real quick. Proverbs 22 verse 3, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hide himself, but a simple pass on or punish. All right, so again, we foreseeing the evil that is taking place and the evil that is going to come. All right, how? By measuring out the times diligently in itself. How? By the scriptures. All right. Proverbs chapter 20 verse 24. Man's goings are of the Lord Yahweh. How can a man understand his own way? All right, so again, we can't really, say, too much. All right, we're humble, blessed because a man's going to the Lord. Our goings is the Yahweh Shai, that we are walking the walk that we are, that we come into this truth, come into this wisdom, knowledge, understanding. All right, and at the end of the day, we're going to be humble and try to bring out the truth, man. All right, but like I say, what verse 25 said, it is a snare to a man who devoureth that which is holy, and after vows to make iniquity. All right, we know, knowledge puffeth up. This is 1 Corinthians 8 verse 1. Now it's touching things offered unto idols. We know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth. And if any man think he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing, yes, he ought to know. Alright? What's that one precept? Salakia. That might have been it, but I can't think. What was that? Let me go back to where I was. Oh, I think I know what it is now. First Corinthians chapter 8. Salakia. I think it might be First Corinthians chapter 1. So I can't find a precept that I'm trying to that I had on my mind, but that's pretty much it. That's what I probably carried on a little longer than I needed to, but hey man, at the end of the day, you know, it's all through the spirit. We all, especially as new brothers in this truth, hey, we learning, we learn as we go, and ain't none of us, ain't none of us, perfect. We in this flesh, all right, and the flesh is prone to go off, and we just trying our best, to to make our call election sure. Alright? But hey, with that, I give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Ashad, Bashim Kakadash. Alright, Shalom to hopeful elect. Shalom.